It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Dragons' speedy running back. He's riding high after last week. Over 250 yards on the ground.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant side city of Rio de Janeiro. Tonight we march to the finish of Week 12 with a strong Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Dragons of Rio de Janeiro. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles.
Yep, we're definitely doing that. Leaving you in. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, viewers? How's it going today? You know what? Yeah, you're okay. Actually, nope. Okay. And we're gonna do my corner, my kick returners.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of him. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There's not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got
Yo, Tennessee got that drip on today, bro.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cotton.
Deuces, homie.
At the 40. Now look out. To the 20. Touchdown. Great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gillespie looking middle, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Looking to throw. Gillespie. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Gotta pass it.
Hand off to Spears. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Gillespie. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole
Oh, I'm going to get him
lot.
watch.
Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other.
Closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right, and really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Cotton. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Cotton. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And touchdown. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And his guys have taken the lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Spears on second down. And this is going to be a Titans first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
2nd and 9. The Spears with another carry. And some room to maneuver. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. And here's a give to Spears. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 11 yards there, just like last play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Alexander. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And into
Yeah, that's the best quarterback run I've ever seen.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I see the Bears is back to their winning ways.
Extra point by Patterson,
Yeah.
up and good. And we
Take
are
a loss
tied
and
at
move on.
14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. Well, the Rio offense set to take over. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Cotton. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. They'll run on
This is
first
a bad
down.
auto run game, homie. We can run it better.
Now he's into the clear again. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown. A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Dragons have taken the lead. The fans of old school football, they got to be loving this partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring by pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now. In this quarter, for us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Right back to Spears. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a run by Spears. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Well, give them credit for trying, but there was no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stuff the run and then executed.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup before that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Gillespie. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Gillespie.
Oh, almost an interception.
Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charles. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
On second down now, Cotton. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outside of this drive. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Consecutive gains of 1, 2, and now 3 yards. Brings up 4th down. And throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Cotton. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 30.
Hey, viewers.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get
Chargers
anything
is
out of
10-1.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Huh.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now a handoff up the middle. Cotton. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, he'll drop to throw. James has got it. Complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw again. And he rifles one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to go free. There's another example, another incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, I'm right.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
What the hell happened?
They turn it over. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So they'd converted their first 2 fourth-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 101 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. On 1st and 10, Gillespie. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
Y'all trying to get a field goal, ain't y'all?
Their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st down, Gillespie. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they had a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
And the Titans first down.
Off play action. Gillespie.
Yo, what?
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Y'all ain't going for it?
Patterson's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
All right.
Ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks who tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll throw now on the final play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was the home team who were able to hold serve and get a victory in their stadium. Jordan Love, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Joe Burrow, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments.
Yo,
like
y'all,
they're gonna play a
bro.
big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming
I thought
in,
we
but
get the
good
ball
news for them
first.
right now. They've got the lead and the football. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie got his man, Okonkwo.
Gillespie, huh?
Solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot here. Second and a yard from the 34. Off the play fake. Gillespie firing quickly here, and that's complete. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
I actually don't mind being down because I actually.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
116 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run with Spears. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Spears. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Up the middle they go. Spears. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Not only did they.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
So, field goal, then a touchdown. Or a touchdown, then a field goal.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome?
Yo, that was a wide open hole right there.
You're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, Cotton and a short 3-yard.
Third down, buddy.
Up to the 15.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And he won't get to the marker.
Oh, buddy.
A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now, meanwhile, go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
There he is.
Off the bootleg. Gillespie.
Sit down, buddy. Sit down, boy.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get a
Yes.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Pass the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. He's
Wow.
Charles, he had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski.
Why would you run across? Bro.
Really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
On second down now, Cotton.
There we go.
Able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That was a good touchdown. I mean, interception.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cotton. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. From the 29, here's second down and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Cotton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Almost.
Down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, Cotton. And this will be stopped at the
Look at that, bro. The rushing yards is crazy. He almost got 400 rushing yards.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Run, move out my way, bro.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
There we go.
44 yards. And the Dragons have cut it back within a score.
Woohoo!
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Yes, sir.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, hell.
It's caught by Scott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work
How'd he
it
beat that
across
defense?
midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
That's on a hit tackle.
Operating from the gun, Gillespie.
Got you, buddy.
And it's intercepted.
Got you.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the 2nd straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And I'm in field goal
They'll
range.
start in excellent field position following the INT.
Better field goal range.
Now he's loose again.
Touchdown range.
And he will take this one in for the touchdown.
Come on, bro.
A great effort there. 58 yards. And the Dragons have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get it. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. At one told me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yo. Nice throw. Okay. Y'all ain't the ones to be giving up, huh? Y'all done took my X Factor away.
Back to throw. Gillespie. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. Gillespie. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Spears. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Stonehouse now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's looking sharp here so far in the 3rd quarter, Charles.
Oh, I got to switch wide receivers. You got to get your 150.
Halftime gave him a little bounce. You know, came out, springing his legs, a little pep in his step, and he's taking off and running really well in the 3rd quarter.
Sometimes we talk about how guys don't want halftime to come. I think some guys are happy when that break gets there.
You never know which way it's going to go. He's taking advantage of it in this one, though.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Well, that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
Something has to happen.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
My wide receiver has got to get open, bro.
Ready to begin with the 4th. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll
there it is.
The diving catch. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Good job.
Back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I found my new play.
They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yep.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Dragons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Titans getting set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now Spears to begin the drive.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back.
Where's my other corner?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gillespie in trouble, and he's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
What I'm going to try to do is a truck and a hurdle.
Backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is, and they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out. But fortunately, he's able. Now they try a lateral, but it doesn't work. It's a loose ball. It's picked up by the Titans. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
I got to learn how to hurdle.
So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the
don't worry, I ain't allowing that.
Something big. That's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
165 yards on the ground.
You're still short on yardage against me.
As the night's going on. Spears again. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tajay Spears taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he is out of bounds here on the return. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a
Actually, let me get out the end zone before I throw the ball to you again.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
I see a weak spot in Tennessee. See a weak spot in Tennessee, buddy.
He's to the 15. Touchdown. A great play there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Dragons have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Gillespie got a man. That's Allison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll run on 1st down. Spears. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Spears. And he will have a Titans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
See, y'all gonna have to.
Operating from the gun. Gillespie. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a give right side. Alexander. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Alexander. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Gillespie.
Yeah, I'd definitely move it with some tempo if I was you, buddy.
2nd and 6.
Y'all ain't doing the no huddle, bro. Y'all have to do the huddle, right?
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be taking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Gillespie. Got a man, and it's taken.
That's not an illegal forward pass.
Tyler Scott, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are back within a score. Extra point try now for Patterson. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts to realize opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So it's our home team here in possession of the football.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Man, y'all need a touchdown.
Progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And the onside kick.
Safely through, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Titans down by 12. 1:50 to play.
I'm not even worried about y'all.
In danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tennessee ain't got nobody anyway.
Throwing to start the drive.
Come on with it now, bro.
Throw left side taken in by Allison. And they work this
Want y'all to bring the heat, bro. Bring the heat.
1st and 10. Gillespie,
Bring it.
he finds Allison. That's a Titans touchdown.
Now y'all gotta get an onside kick.
Play there. 54 yards. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, buddy, I could go for a field
So
goal.
they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by
Here,
the hamstring.
I'll help y'all.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Oh, man.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when we score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to put them a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And his kick is indeed
good like that, bro.
Push the lead up to 8. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now the focus is all on the Titans offense. Trailing in this one now. 1:09 to play. They need a touchdown and, of course, the 2-point conversion as well. And he can't get it.
Yep, better run that.
Here's 2nd down. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He's back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Scott. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, throw it out of bounds.
But this one winds up to be incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Another throw on 2nd down.
Y'all horrible, bro.
As well. Down to their final play. They've got to get in the end zone. That's part 1. Part 2, the 2-point conversion.
Throw the 2-point conversion right out of their mind. That's what they have to do. What you said is accurate. In the end zone, have to score a touchdown for that to even matter.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Nice try, buddy.
This one came right down.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the likes and views and subs.
Yeah, and how about the
Next up is
defense
taking
there?
8.
Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's 1 play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for Rio, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.